Why are you the best candidate for District 4?
Well, I think I'm the best candidate because I'm running on my record. I've been in office for 7 years, and I think we have a lot of really positive accomplishments regarding water and homelessness and housing, and so I want to continue that going forward for another 4 years.
In terms of your campaign, what are your key points, those platforms that you're really trying to drive home to voters?
I think those are the key platforms. Everybody's concerned about water. We have a demonstrated history of bringing new water into this county. We just brought in 1,000 acre-feet from Santa Barbara County. That's new water. We have different projects with desalinization and partnerships throughout the county, so water is a huge issue. Homelessness is another huge issue that concerns a lot of my constituents. We just put together and put forward a whole new organization at the county with new people in charge and accountability and a budget to move forward with that. We have a detox facility. We have many programs in place for that, including housing for the homeless. Those are two issues. Crime, fully funding the police department is another big issue in the district. There are many. Those are probably the top three.
Which was going to be my next question. What's the top 2 or 3? So was there anything you wanted to add? Because that was
those are the top 3. You know, people want good roads. I get a lot of calls about that. Crime, you know, with the changes in the current California laws, it's impacting people. Their cars are getting broken into, etc. So that's on people's minds. Water and the drought continues to be an issue here, as it has been since I got in office.
Is there anything specific, an issue specific to District 4 that you didn't hit on right there that you think is important to your constituents?
Well, my district is a very rural district. You know, I have a lot of agriculture. The strawberry market is really big down in my district, kind of like the opposite of what's going on in North County with the grapes. So agricultural issues are very important, you know, finding workers, communicating with the Hispanic population down there where they're working in the fields. That was a really big issue during COVID, and protecting the health and safety of our constituents is one of my top priorities.
So in the previous election 4 years ago, it was spirited. And it was very close. Razor thin, less than 100 votes, I do believe.
I think it was 61.
60, yes, exactly. What did you learn out of that election, and anything how that might impact this election?
I don't necessarily think past elections impact future elections. I mean, when I ran last time, I was running against a candidate that had no history. He had wiped clean all his social media accounts. He didn't have any history, any imprint, any voting record. So it's a lot different this time. One of the big issues where we differ is on taxes and fees, and now he has a record. And it's fair game to go against that record, just as it's fair game for him to go against my record. You know, it's not personal, but I am going to point out all the taxes, fees, hikes, things that he's voted for over the years.
One last question. A vote for Lynn Compton is a vote for what?
A smaller, more efficient government, more personal freedoms, and less taxes.
And this is regarding redistricting, right?
Okay.
I don't think we asked about it.
Nope,
I don't
we
think I
didn't.
asked that. It certainly gained a lot of attention through the whole process and then through the final decision. I mean, your thoughts on the redistricting of the county?
The redistricting was done fairly. We hired a Democrat consultant to do it. It was done in a legal manner, and I'm confident we will prevail. We've prevailed so far with 2 appeals, and I'm confident we'll prevail. And in all honesty, there's really not a big advantage for me like they accused the process of having. I'm calling on that new area. It's about 700 homes. It's pretty evenly split, and it's a lot of ag land.
Thank you, Lynn.
All right.